Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasisyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashikritau Vande Bhagavantau Puna Punaha Isharo Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedanscha Prahinoti Tasmai Tamha Devamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshura Sharanamaham Prapadde. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Kathopanishad Shanti Path. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahi Tejasvina Vadhitamastu Ma Viddishavahi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Verse number 12. Swarge loke na bhayam kinchanasti na tatra tvam na jaraya vibhiti uhe tirtva asnaya pipashe sokatigo modate swargaloke. I repeat again. Swarge loke na bhayam kinchanasti na tatra jara tvam na jaraya vibhiti uve tirtva asnaya pipase shokatigo modate swargaloke. See the translation. Nachketa says, there is no fear at all in heaven. You are not there, neither old age nor death, passing beyond hunger and thirst and pain. All rejoice in the kingdom of heaven. I repeat one more time the translation. Nachketa said, in the heavenly world, there is no fear whatsoever. You, O death, are not there, and not one is afraid of old age, leaving behind both hunger and thirst, and out of the reach of sorrow, all rejoice in heaven. We have been studying the story of Nachketa since when we started this Upanishad. Very beautiful story, very meaningful. Now story says, Nachketa was granted for 3 boons, and 1 boon had been given. Now Yamaraj says, Nachketa, you can ask another boon, second one. And what is your desire for the second boon? See, you remember that in first boon, he asked the peace, the calmness, happiness for his father. It means first boon he asked for his family. And in this story, the mother of Nachketa is not shown anywhere. It means his mother had died. So father was alone. He was performing all ritualistic activities. So Nachiketa asked for calmness, peace of the mind of his father. When he was asked for second born, Yamaraj also was excited for second born because he was very small boy. He had no knowledge from the scriptures, from the school, college, university, and Gurukula, because he was hardly 7, 8 years old. But see his vision. He says, my first wound was for my family, but my second wound is not for me. This is for the society. This wound is for the common man. And this is our responsibility. You are responsible for your family. That's good. But you are not only limited for your family, you must understand your responsibility towards the society. Whatever you have, your family is your topmost priority. But your neighborhood, in your society, in other city, in other country, if people are suffering and you have the capacity, you have some source in body level, intellectual level, as a money, as a post, you must help them. This is your responsibility as a human being. And Nachiketa was totally aware. So now he is asking for the common man. Now think what common man is wanting. What is wanting of a common man? What a general. Very few people will ask for liberation. Very, very rare people would ask for liberation. They would say, I want the liberation, the moksha. But everyone wants happiness. And here in this context, Nachiketa is describing happiness as a heaven. You may have different idea about the heaven from the TV, from the movies, from any book, from the Puranas. You may have very, very different idea about the heaven. But here heaven means what? Here heaven is equal to happiness. Equal to happiness. What kind of happiness? So Nachiketa is describing the first problem is for us fear. Always we are living in fear. Our life is fearful. No matter where you are living, how much protection you have. But unknowingly, in the deep, you know you are not safe. And very deep, you know, no one is safe in this world. Anytime, anything, anyone can happen. So everyone is always in fear, in fear, and fear. There are lots of fear. Fear of your job may be taken away, fear of the sickness, fear of the kids, unlimited cause, excuses for the fear. So in heaven, Nachiketa is describing there is no fear. Na bhayam kinchanasti. So everyone, not only human beings, animals, birds, every living being is in fear. And he says, na tatra tvam. See the daring of this little boy. He's talking with Yamaraj, Yamaraj, the god of the death, the destroyer of the universe. This little boy, he has no any fear from the death. He says, O Yamaraj, O death, O death, in the heaven you are not there. In heaven you are not. You are the most dangerous entity. Everyone is fearful, scared from you. O Yamaraj, correct yourself. He is giving some suggestions to Yamaraj. O Yamaraj, you are so fearful. Everyone is scared from you, including your family, including your wife, your kids. Everyone is fearful from you. You are the root cause of the fear. And that is why in this society, you cannot call anyone Yamaraj. It is not good. So we don't have any kid's name as Yamaraj. No. He says, in the heaven, there is not you. You are not there. Na tatratvam. So people will not die. Na jaraha. And another factor is for the problem, and that is the old age. No one wants. No one wants to be old age. Everyone hates. We try everything to become young. To say old anyone, it is a disrespect. So jara means the old age. Old age is useless. Old age means you are useless for not only for society, for family, you are useless for yourself. You are not useful for anyone. You are burden of the world. You are burden for the family. You are burden for yourself. You are not useful. So jara, old age, is more problematic. In the heaven, he is describing heaven. That tatra, in the heaven, there is no old age. Always the resident of the heaven are young. Always the resident of the heavens are young. No disease, no knee pain, no toothache, no glasses, always the fresh, young. And two more problems we are suffering, and that is thirst and hunger. Thirst and hunger. We are always suffering with these problems. We are hungry, always thirsty. And for satisfy them, to thirst and hunger, we have been working. For what? You cannot ignore the thirst. You can manage without house. If you don't have house, it's okay. You can manage. If you don't have such good furniture, you can manage. It's okay. I can live. If you don't have the car, you can manage. Not necessity. So that is why we make difference fundamental life, the basic needs of the life, and luxury life. So without luxury life, you can live. If they are, then okay, good. But you can avoid it. You can ignore it. You can give up it. I do not want money. I do not want house. I do not want the car. I do not want the furniture. I do not want the TV. But you cannot say, I do not want the food. I do not want the water. Not possible. These are the basic requirements in our life. Basic. So we need food. We need water. And for the food and water, we have to work. See, if there would not have been the thirst and hunger, what kind of life would be? No need to work. No need to take tension. But this is the basic requirement of the life. So we need the food. We need the water. The world begins. In Upanishad, there is written, Annam Brahma. Annam, the food is the Brahman. You cannot ignore, avoid it. But in heaven, Nachketa says, but in heaven, in heavenly life, no need for the food. No need for the water. Always you are satisfied. Always you are full. No need to go to restaurant, to the supermarket. You are full. And Sokatigo Mudate Swargaloke. So Nachketa is describing heavenly life. Thus, the people, the resident of the heaven, are beyond of the misery. They don't have any kind of misery. They don't have any kind of problems. This is the life of the heaven. If you are living in India, you have a dream, go to abroad. Their life is better. What the betterment is? In that country, there is not such problem. Which problem? I am suffering in India. In other country, I don't have such problem. So that is why I want to go there. So I want to go to the best country. Best country means what? The best country means was everything is good. All requirement can be fulfilled. Happy life. That's the country of this country. So you can imagine the heaven, the best country. Everyone wants to go there because there is no any misery, no any problem, no any sorrow, no death, no old age, no thirst, no hunger, no fear. Such a life of heavenly people. So this is the description of the heaven. Now next one. Mantra number 13. Sattam agnim swarga madheshi mrityoho प्रब्रूय तस्रदधानाय मह्यम स्वर्ग लोका अमृतत्वम भजंत एतद्वितीयेन वृणे वरेण. I repeat this mantra again. सत्वम अग्निम स्वर्ग मध्येशि मृत्युः प्रब्रूहि त्वं श्रद्धधानाय मह्यम स्वर्ग लोका अमृतत्वम भजंत एतद्वितीयेन वृणे वरेण. See the translation. Nachiketa says, O Yamaraj, you know the fire sacrifice that leads to heaven. O King of Death, I have full faith in you and ask for instruction. Let this be your second boon to me. I repeat again. Nachiketa says, O Yamaraj, you know the fire-related sacrifice that can lead one to heaven. O Yama, I request you kindly teach me that art, and I assure that I will attain to it with all sincerity. As the second boon, I request you to grant me that knowledge which those who have attained the heaven possess. So Nachiketa is describing his second boon. So having describing about the heaven, this is the heavenly life. So heaven is not a planet. Heaven is a state of the living. Heaven is a state of living. Now he says, O Yamaraj, this is the heaven. This description is for heaven. In that loka, swarga loka, amritatvam bhajanta. In this mantra also, number third line, Nachiketa is describing swarga loka, amritatvam bhajanta. In that swarga loka, in the heaven, the resident of the heaven, amritatvam bhajanta, they are immortal. They are immortal. Now you may have a question. Only liberated person is immortal. If someone is enjoying heavenly pleasure, that state is not immortal. Yes, you are right. Heaven is not immortal. But because it is very long period, it is like immortal comparatively. It is immortal comparatively, not absolutely. Not absolutely. Like you are visiting somewhere. You are visiting any other country and you would asked, how long do you want to stay? You would say, I want to stay 1 month, 2 months, 6 months. I am visiting. I'm not permanent resident here. I'm tourist. So you would say, I am here only for 2 months, 1 month, 6 months, 3 years. I'm not permanent. But when you return your home country, if you would ask, how long do you want to stay? You would say, I am permanent resident of this country. I am permanent resident. How can I say how long I want to stay here? I am permanent resident. So you are permanent resident in one country. Other country, when you visit, they are not permanent, just temporary. But now think, even in your own country, no one is a permanent. No one is a permanent resident. Is there? Is anybody permanent resident? No. It is not possible. But comparatively, relatively, we would say, I am permanent resident of this country. I am visiting temporarily in this country, but I am permanent resident in this country. But we know no one is a permanent resident anywhere. But relatively, comparatively, I would say this is my permanent residence. This residence is my permanent. Same. The duration of the life of heaven is comparatively, relatively very long period. So that is why Amritatvam, it looks very long, but remember, it's not immortal. Swargaloka Amritatvam Bhajanta. Now Nachketa says, come to the point. Point is about second boon. What do you want as a second boon? Nachketa was asked. So Nachketa is describing about heaven. And then he says, Sattvam Agnim Swargamadheshi Mrityu. O Mrityu, Mrityu, God of the death. He is addressing to the death and asking about the permanent. He is asking the happiness from the death. Oh Mrityu, you know the path. How to go there, how to achieve that state, the state of heaven, the state of happiness, you know. Sattam Agni. And he is giving a hint. You know the path, how to go that state. And that path is Agni. For heaven, you may have so many ideas. And how to get heaven, you have lots of ideas. You do this punya karma, you would go to heaven. You would do this activity, you will get heaven. Heaven can be achieved through so many ways. And we know that there are unlimited options to get heaven. Do charity, do mantra jap, pilgrimage, chanting, service of the community, whatever. So there are unlimited paths to achieve the heaven. But here Nachketa is asking, real path. Path from the scriptures, path from the Vedas. And that path Nachketa is addressing as Agni. Agni means the fire. Tam Agni Swargya Madheshi. O Yamaraj, O death, I know you, you know that path. I'm not asking impossible. I'm not asking which is not can be done. I'm asking very simple, and you know. The path which can lead us to heaven. Prabhu here, please teach me. Teach me. Tam Shraddhadhanaya. The most important topic now comes. Nachiketa says, the thought about the heaven is not a practical. It is totally dependent on your faith. Because heaven is not visible. Not visible. No one can see. No one can experience the heaven. And no one has come from the heaven to teach us. Like people would go another country and they will come and they will tell the experience of their, what they had. So no one has come back from the heaven. So we don't have any idea about the heaven. Do you have? No. There is no any option to know about the heaven. No. There is no direct knowledge, no indirect knowledge. The only cause is your faith. Shraddhadhanaya. If you have faith, faith in scriptures, faith in the masters, then you can have faith of the heaven. So if you want to go heaven, you must have faith of the heaven. You don't have faith, how can you go? Like if you're traveling any country, first you must know about that country. Then you can travel. If you don't have any idea, how can you go? So heaven is just your faith. If you have faith, then you can go, you can achieve, you can get the heaven. Nachiketa says to Yamaraj, I have faith. So please teach me. Shraddhadhanaya Payyam. Yamaraj says, this is not topic. I am not here for to teach you something. Nachiketa says, no, I am not asking free. This is my second boon. Etad dvitiyena brane barena. O mrityu. I am not asking free. You had told me for second born, so this is my second born. So teach me, give instructions to me, what is the Agni Vidya to achieve the heaven. And this knowledge not for me. The best will come later. This is not for me. This is for the common man. This one is for the society, for the community. So Yamaraj, please teach me what is the Agni, the path of the heaven. This teaching is second born for me. Now, next one. Prate bravimi tadume nibodha swargyamagnim nachiketa prajanan anantaloka timato pratishtha Vidhi tvametam nihitam guhayam. I repeat again. Prate pravimi tadume nibodha स्वर्ग्यम अग्निम नचिकेता प्रजानन अनंत लोकाप्तिमथो प्रतिष्ठा विद्धि त्वमेतम निहितम गुहायाम. See the translation. Nachiket. Now Yamaraj says, yes, I don't know. I do know, Nachiketa, and shall teach you the fire sacrifice that leads to heaven and sustains the world, and knowledge concealed in the heart. Now listen. I repeat the translation one more time. Yamaraj says, yes, I do know, Nachiketa, and shall teach you the fire sacrifice that leads to heaven and sustains the world, that knowledge concealed in the heart. Now listen. So when Nachiketa says, I want as a second born teaching of the Swarga Agni, the path of the heaven. Yamaraj says, yes, okay, Nachiketa, I am happy with you. You have such great understanding. Yet you are not asking about yourself. You have such vision, not only for your family, you have such great understanding, concern about the society. Nachiketa, you are the great. And Mrityu, that Yamaraj became so happy with the Yamaraj, Nachiketa. You are real, rare person. I appreciate your intelligence. He says he became so happy. Like a master, if master gets good disciple, he becomes so happy. Nothing is needed, nothing is required. If he gets disciple like Nachiketa, absolutely happy. Yamaraj says, yes, I know that. Which Vidya Agni you are asking, I do not have any doubt. I know completely. Tam tu bravimi tadume nibodha. O Nachiketa, I know very clearly. And I wanted to give it someone. Unfortunately, I did not have anyone. Now you are in front of me. I have been killing the people. I have been killing the people, living beings. So I became symbol of the fear. Now I am getting a chance to become a master. So thank you, Nachiketa, to you. Because of you, I am a great master, not just a killer. I will teach you. Swargyamaginim. I am going to teach you the path, Swargyagini, which will lead people to heaven. Anantalokaptimatho pratishtha. And this knowledge, this Agni is Anantalokaptimatho pratishtha. It will give someone endless peace. As I told you, in heaven, there is not just one heaven. We have an idea there are 7 heavens. Mostly people would say 7 heaven. What are the 7 heaven? 7 heavens, the state of the happiness, good and better and better and better and better. And the finally base comes. That we call Brahmaloka. Anantalokaptimato pratishtha. Someone can get absolute happiness. And Nachiketa, I am telling to you, the entire universe is residing in this Agni Vidya. This Agni Vidya substratum of the universe. This is and this Vidya is residing in your heart, your intelligence, your intellect. Now see, you cannot understand this mantra in literally meanings. I would explain something here. In this Agni Vidya, there is a procedure. In this procedure, there are three things. Three things. One is the Agni, the fire. Fire. Another is ritualistic activity. And third one is a deity. Only fire cannot lead you towards heaven. Only ritual cannot lead us to heaven. Only deities cannot lead us to heaven. So there are three combinations. Three things. One is the fire. Another is the ritualistic activity. There may be mantra, some pranayam, some other activity. And third thing is the deity. So here, Anantalokaptimato pratishtha, all the universe are residing in that entity, in that deity, and that deity is the Viraj Purusha, the Virat Purusha. And that residing in your heart. Now, next one. Lokadim agnim tamuvat tasmai yashtikaya vatirva yathava sachapi tat pratyavadayatokta matha simrityu punarevaha tushtaha. I repeat again. Lokadim agnim tamuvat tasmai yashtaka yavatir va yathava sachapi tat pratyavad yathokta matha simrityu punarevaha tushtaha. See the translation. So, Yama taught Nachiketa Agni Vidya, which is the means of the attaining heaven, and also about the structure of the home, place, the components to the used and stones to be used in constructing the sacrificial stage, etc. Nachiketa immediately grasped it and repeated it for confirmation to Yama. I repeat the translation one more time. Yama then taught Nachiketa this Agni Vidya, which is the means for attaining heaven, and also about the structure of home, place, the components to be used, the stones to be used in constructing the sacrificial altar, etc. Nachiketa immediately grasped it, and repeated it for confirmation to Yama. Now see. So the dialogue was going on between the Nachketa and Yamaraj. Now they both are quiet, and the Bhagavati Shruti tells about the story. Lokad Agnim, then Yamaraj taught about the Agni Vidya to Nachketa. What kind of Vidya? As I told you, like fire. So fire can be used in so many ways. According to condition, fire can be used. You can cook the food. Someone can burn his house. You can run your car. You can use it so many ways because of some conditions. So fire is not only the path to go to heaven. So path here, Nachketa is getting knowledge from the Yamraj how to create the altar and components for the Havan. So all things was described by the Yamaraj because this is Upanishad. So ritualistic things are not being said in the very big level, just information how to create the altar, how many the stones are needed, what components are needed, Yamaraj described. And then Yamaraj asked Nachketa, did you get it? Because that time there was no recording system. He did not take any note. And once Yamaraj told, he came quiet. He became quiet and he asked Nachketa, did you get it? It was challenge to Nachketa. He did not have any help. So Yamaraj wants check it, confirm it with the Nachketa. So he says, Atha simrittu punarevaha tushtaha. Nachketa was very bright, very intelligent, because he had understanding. He had knowledge. He understood the means, the importance of this knowledge. And see, he is not taking for himself, but he had the respect to this knowledge. So he was very careful, very concentrated. Then he repeated whole things to Yamaraj. Yamaraj became very, very happy. Now last one. Tam babravit priyamano mahatmanah महात्मा वरम तवेहादि ददामि भूयः तवैव नामना भवितायम अग्नि श्रृंकाम च इमामनेक रूपाम गृहाण. I repeat again. तम अब्रवीत प्रियमाणो महात्मा वरम तवेद्या ददामि भूयः तवैव नामना भवितायम अग्नि श्रृंकाम च इमाम अनेक रूपाम गृहाण. So, see the translation. Yama was very happy with this sincerity and understanding power. Hence, as a sacrificial Guru granted another boon to Nachketa and told him, let this Agni Vidya become known to the world by your name itself. And I also present you with this necklace, which consists of beautiful beads and precious stones of various colors. See the translation one more time. Let me give you special boon. This sacrifice shall be called by your name, Nachketa. Accept from me this many-lived chain too. When Nachketa repeated whole things perfectly, and see, Upanishad said, Yamaraj became very happy. Priyamano Mahatma. You can think, you can imagine. Yamaraj do not have any reason to be happy. Yamaraj, the god of death, does not have any reason to be happy. How Yamaraj can be happy? The only cause, only work is killing, destroying. How can he be happy? Only he is destructive. And destruction is not cause for happiness. So Yamaraj is not happy. He has been doing his job. But job is not to be happy. Very difficult, very cruel. Very cruel. He's killing. No any chance to be happy. But today, he had chance to be happy. Priyamano. So happy. And that is why Upanishad says Mahatma. Now Yamaraj is not god of death. Yamaraj is the Mahatma, the saint, the great Acharya, the Rishi. A Rishi would be happy. Mahatma must be happy. Mahatma had every cause to be happy. Yamaraj does not have any cause to be happy. See, Mahatma has every cause to be happy. Everything can be used as a happiness. That is the reason, that is the definition of Mahatma. Yamaraj doesn't have any reason to be happy. So here, Tam abravit priyamano Mahatma, Upanishad says, Yamaraj, not a death, he is a Mahatma, great saint. Param tavi yadi dadami bhuya. He became so happy. He says, Nachketa, I'm very, very happy. Today's day, you made my day. You made my day. I'm so happy. I'm giving one more boon to you. This is not my commitment. I had given 3 boons to you. Commitment for 3 boons. For one boon for one night. But now I'm very happy. And because I'm happy, so out of my happiness, I'm giving one more boon to you. And dadami bhuyaha. Because I'm the Mahatma. I'm not death. I'm not Yamaraj. Now I am Mahatma. So first boon I'm giving for you, this is from me, out of my happiness, because like there is a road, you can put a label, any name of the road. Any corner can be put any label. Same, he says, this Vidya, this Agni Vidya, which is given by me to you, the main medium for the heaven, the means to heaven, it will be known with your name. Tavaiva namna bhavitaya magnihi. This Agni, this path will be known by your name. People would say, Nachiketa Agni. People would know this path, Nachiketa Agni. So, Tavaiva namna bhavitaya magnihi. So this is my one gift to you. You made me happy. You made my day. And Yamaraj was so happy, so excited. He wanted to give something more and more and more. And so he was looking, started around him, surrounding here and there, but he did not find anything to give Nachiketa. And finally, he looked at himself and he saw he had a necklace, very auspicious, very, very priceless. Srikam Chai Imam Aneka Rupam Grihana. Immediately he took that necklace and he says, O Nachiketa, I am giving this necklace to you. This is not my commitment. This is my pleasure. This is my happiness. So I am giving this necklace to you as my gift. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Santi Shanti Santi. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashikritau Vande Bhagavantau Puna Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Santi Shanti Santi. Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedanscha Prahinoti Tasmai Tam Devamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshura Saranamaham Prapadde. Om Santi Santi Santi.